journey of life. There is a saying that life is a journey, and rightly so. From the most remarkable individuals to the weakest, everyone goes through highs and lows. Every situation, decision, and moment in life is like a small test. Each choice leads us in a certain direction, so it's essential to learn to observe the human experience, study others' paths, and the decisions that brought them to where they are. Just as with great men, also learn from those who are less experienced. There's a story about a sage, learning from the wisdom of the inexperienced. Once, a sage was under a tree when some people approached and sat beside him. They asked a straightforward question: "How did you gain so much wisdom?" The sage turned, looked at them for a moment, and replied, "By learning from fools. I observe how they make decisions and avoid repeating their mistakes." This also applies to your own life. Let every moment be filled with observations. It's the simplest way to shorten your learning curve by 10, 20, or even 30 years and put you ahead of the 99. Remember, life is rich in lessons. Your responsibility as an individual is to remain a student throughout your journey. The moment you believe you're a master and have absorbed enough is the moment your growth halts. Essential lessons and principles. Now, what are some of the lessons and principles that men should internalize? First lesson: everything is temporary. Moments of joy and adversity are fleeting. When life is on the upswing, make the most of it and express gratitude. Similarly, when facing challenges, remain calm and overcome them like a true man. Remember, this is not the end of the world. Even good days are transitory. No matter if you're prosperous throughout your life, a day will come when you need something beyond money. When your emotions threaten to overpower you, stay strong and keep your mind clear. Equity in life. Second lesson: life is unfair. It's no secret that we're all dealt different hands. Some are born with silver spoons while others have less. You might feel indignation toward God or your family for not providing advantages. But remember that the ultimate responsibility for shaping a successful life lies with you. The life you desire lies beyond the hurdles you avoid. It's like the saying goes, if you want to find happiness, you need to embrace discomfort. Quit waiting and start taking action. Quit complaining and start doing. These are the cornerstones of masculinity. Embracing risk. Third lesson: the biggest risk is not taking risks. If you closely observe some of the most accomplished people out there, you'll see that they dare to take steps towards somewhere. Anything worthwhile in life comes with some level of risk. For instance, if you find someone attractive and wish to win them over, guess what you need to do? Approach them and start a conversation. Many men retreat when the woman walks by due to fear. Yet, whether it's in romance or leaving a 9-to-5 job to pursue a more rewarding career, most valuable achievements involve risks. The choice is yours. Embrace the risk and live. Living in the present. Fourth lesson: cherish the present. Half of men tend to dwell in the future, while the other half lingers in the past. Both are treacherous terrains to inhabit. While planning for the future is necessary, take care not to let it encroach upon the present. There's nothing wrong with pondering tomorrow. In fact, it's a great way to maintain a clear direction. However, don't reside there. Let your thoughts about the future serve as a gentle reminder as you strive in the present to achieve the desired lifestyle. The same goes for revisiting the past. Many men immerse themselves in nostalgic fantasies, often lamenting, "Oh, how I wish the good old times would return." By doing this, you become the reason you can't recreate those positive moments. The only way to return to the present is by attributing purpose to each day, living as a committed man. Remember, without purpose, you'll wander like a mindless zombie, caught between the past and the future. Overthinking worsens matters. Fifth lesson: overthinking worsens things. As we grow, we tend to overthink everything. You'll notice yourself getting upset over the slightest actions of others. For example, if someone doesn't bid you farewell after work, suddenly you may feel that they dislike you. These thoughts will corrode you from within, even if the other person had no ill intentions toward you. Abandon this practice and, more importantly, avoid constructing imaginary scenarios in your mind. Remember, action is the antidote to overthinking. So whenever you find yourself sinking into that abyss of thoughts, break the cycle through action. Choosing happiness. Sixth lesson: happiness is a choice. Happiness is a personal decision, and only you have the power to create it. Much of your joy comes from within. Your emotions are under your control, so don't attribute the responsibility for your happiness to others. In fact, this is one of the main reasons many relationships fail. Many enter a relationship expecting the other person to provide happiness, but that's never successful unless you can first generate happiness for yourself. This applies not just to relationships, but to every interaction in life. For example, on a rainy day, one person might leap and revel in the rain, while another might curse God for the bad weather. Thus, remember, happiness is a choice, a mindset you must cultivate every day. One of the most effective ways to develop this mindset is by disconnecting from social media. Despite being touted as tools of connection, they often foster the opposite, causing envy and other negative feelings. Vocation and passion in work. 7th lesson, do what you love and love what you do. Your career constitutes a substantial part of life, so choose wisely. Imagine a man who is passionate about programming. Do you think he would wake up one day and decide to work on entirely different projects? Even if compelled, his effectiveness would be limited. Value your time by focusing solely on developing skills that will propel your career. Many waste half their lives by adopting careers or skills imposed by parents or friends, devoid of their own interest. If you don't feel fulfilled in your current line of work, it will inevitably reflect in your career. This dissatisfaction will also spill over into various other aspects of life. This is what we call investing in yourself. This principle should also be applied to casual aspects of life. Engage only in activities that serve your purpose and mission. Harnessing the mind. 8th lesson. Your mind is both your greatest ally and worst enemy. The final and most crucial life lesson concerns your mind. You are the cause of everything that unfolds in your life. Don't blame others for your failures or weaknesses. In 99% of cases, your thoughts determine whether you are a winner or a loser. Train your mind to be your best friend, as it will accompany you for the rest of your life. Every time you look in the mirror, your mind should endorse you as the best man, as if it regards you as a role model. Become one with your mind so that it becomes your greatest fan and supporter. This is a secret trait shared by all successful men. So remember, brothers, life is a gift from God that deserves to be cherished every day. Keep being a student of life, keep learning, and don't forget to implement these life lessons that many men learn later. I'm confident you won't forget to give a like to this video, check your subscription, stay tuned, and watch the videos that appear here. Until next time.